Hi friends, you're watching Movie Reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be sharing the cinematic experience, my cinematic experience of Prashant Neel's magnum opus blockbuster Kannada movie, in fact, pan-India movie, KGF Chapter 2. What a big screen experience it is. What an experience. Really thrilled after watching this movie on the big screen. It was really a magnum opus. What Prashant Neel had promised, the entire team of KGF Chapter 1 had promised after the release of KGF Chapter 1 that Chapter 2 will come even more stronger and mightier than Part 1. Part 2 proved to be so. I had a fantastic big screen experience of watching KGF Chapter 2, and I'm really proud to tell that I am a Kannadiga, and this is Kannada cinema for you. This is Kannada cinema for you, a cinematic marvel called KGF Chapter 2. Why I said cinematic experience or big screen experience and why I did not tell review, because anyhow I will be reviewing this movie throughout this video, but cinematic experience because friends, you need to experience this movie on the big screen, and this is a magnum opus not to be missed. It is sheer madness, it is craze, it is a big picture, and it needs to be watched on big screen. Highly recommended movie to be watched. Prashant Neel, I should tell, he has created a big world of KGF. I should tell he has created the big gold mine, big city, his own El Dorado in the form of KGF Chapter 2. What an imagination, what a vision of creating such a big magnanimous world of KGF Chapter 2. Only a director and visionary like Prashant Neel would have done that, and he has created a world. This is not a movie, this is not an experience, this is a world of KGF Chapter 2. This is a world of Rocky Boy. This is larger than life cinematic experience. So in a particular scene, we can see Rao Ramesh, who is playing the CBI officer, explaining what exactly is KGF to the Prime Minister. We can see Rao Ramesh explain by showing a picture on the big screen, and also a couple of video clippings, and he explains this is KGF, and then Prime Minister goes to shock and she asks, is this KGF? Then he tells, yes, this is Rocky's KGF. So such a magnanimous world Prashant Neel has imagined, and he has put a king into that particular world named as Rocky Boy, and that Rocky Boy is none other than our rocking star Yash. He has pulled out a fantastic role playing Rocky Boy. From where he had left in the Chapter 1, he has continued in Chapter 2 with double the grace, double the power, and what a stellar performance Yash has given. I'll come back to that. The dream of Prashant Neel to create this beautiful world of KGF had to be brought into shape, and that particular dream and vision had to be converted on the big screen, and that has been effectively done by cinematographer Bhuvan Gowda. The cinematography is ultimate. Every frame is lovable and likable. The raw and rustic look of KGF cinematographer needs to be applauded for that, for an exemplary job. If it weren't that cinematography, the movie would not have looked like that. Just look at the light and the color gradings, and so the mix of black and brown, so that was beauty in the many frames of the movie to give a rustic look. Look at the mixture of black and brown and those dark shades of colors, giving it a retro look, a raw and rustic look, and creating an atmosphere of KGF that is very important. The same atmosphere which was created in KGF Chapter 1 has been repeated in KGF Chapter 2, and the cinematography is even more brilliant, and the pictures, every frame of the picture looks really awesome and stunning. And then the music and the background music by Ravi Basrur. He is becoming a master of music and also the background music, and just listen to the background music in every frame, be it Yash's entry or the fight sequences or the emotional scenes. Every frame, every emotion and every expression has different background music, and background music is really awesome, and it definitely gives an elevation to each and every frame of the movie. Technologically, yes, the cinematography and the background music have come to the party in making Prashant Neel's dream a reality, and bringing this magnanimous movie on screen. DOP and BGM, mind-blowing, I should tell. And then now let me come to the story and also the screenplay and the scripting of the movie. The story is, as I already said, Yash, Rocky Boy, has taken over KGF, and he has built a fortress, a big, enormous fortress in and around KGF, and he is doing a lot of developments inside along with the mining. He has built a township, or we can call it as a big city of KGF, and he is the guardian angel and also the god of all the people, all the inmates of that particular fortress called KGF, and he is taking utmost care of them. People love him, people are ready to sacrifice their lives for him, and he loves them, and he is protecting them all. But on this fortress falls many evil eyes. Shetty, Inayat Khalil, and many more gangsters from chapter 1 are also in this particular movie, setting their eyes on to take over the fortress and kingdom of KGF from the hands of Rocky. They know it is very difficult, but they are trying. And then enters a powerful villain in the name of Adhira. Adhira is a very intimidating villain, and he is coming back to claim the fortress called as KGF, and he sets up a warning bell to Yash. And then enters Ramika Sen in the scene, the Prime Minister of India. She signs a warrant, the warrant not to arrest but to kill the India's most notorious gangster and criminal, Rocky Boy. She sends a big army, big mighty Indian army to destroy Rocky Boy's Eldorado, that is KGF. So there are many other people who are putting their keen eyes on KGF, be it the politicians, be it the press, be it the media. So quite a lot of people are very much interested and intrigued to know what exactly is happening inside KGF. Can Yash protect his KGF, his kingdom? Can he protect his people? How does he combat with these villains and also the government officials and also the Indian army and everybody who are trying to attack KGF from all 8 directions? This forms the interesting premise and the story of KGF Chapter 2. To learn more, you need to watch this movie. Yes, I forgot to tell about the screenplay. The screenplay is tight and engaging, no doubt. The first half is totally tight and engaging, and the second half also is good. The first half sets up the premise. The second half gives most of the action. And coming to the scripting is also good, I should tell. But the editing, especially the action scenes in the climax, I felt it was a little bit fast. The editing of the fights and editing of particular scenes and editing where 2 different frames of the story are being shown, it was quite fast paced. It could have been in a slower pace, I felt, but again, it is a fast action movie, and things need to be going in a fast pace, and the movie is already of 2 hours 48 minutes length, and the director could not have taken chances of showing things in a slow pace. Coming to the songs, we have a couple of songs which are basically themic. Sultan's song is really powerful, which introduces and describes the character of Yash in the movie. And how can I finish off my video without mentioning about the fight choreography? The stunt and fight choreography is really awesome. As I said, the editing looked a little bit jarred in the climax fight face-off between Yash and Sanjay Dutt. So a couple of scenes are really good. That particular chasing scene where Yash chases the rowdies who are kidnapping the heroine, that scene is also fantastic, fast-paced. Editing also, so the dim and dip which happens in the scene is really interesting in that particular scene. Just watch out for that. A pre-interval and post-interval surprise you have, you can watch out for that also. Action scenes really good.